Y'all, seriously? Look at my shirt. I mean, if that's not the best present anyone's ever given me, I don't know what is. Hey y'all, welcome back. I am at the park today because I am about to go for a run. Or maybe a jog. Alright, probably just a walk. Let's be honest. But I figured that I would kind of let you in on something that happened in my life this week. Maybe give you a little bit of a laugh, make you feel better about yourself. You're going to learn way too much about me today. I apologize in advance. This week I had my first ever stress test. I was pretty nervous about having this done. Nothing is wrong with me, just a normal procedure. And I went to a new doctor and they required me to take a stress test along with a couple other tests. And going in, I was pretty nervous about the stress test. Confession, I am not a runner. Never have been and never will be. I still have nightmares about having to run the mile in middle school. But I saw all these people in the waiting room that were good 25, 30 years older than me, and I was like, they can do this, I got it. I tried to control my anxiety when I walked in the room to have a stress test done. Before I got on the treadmill for the stress test, she said, we're going to do a tilt table test first. Have you ever done this before? I had never heard of a tilt table test. The only way that I can explain it is that I laid down on a table and she strapped me in like I was in an insane asylum. I laid on the table with my feet where I could stand if I needed to, laid my arms down, and she literally strapped me to the table. She said, if you feel faint or if you feel like you're going to have a panic attack at any point in time during this test, let me know. Is it too early to say that at the beginning of this test? Because if you're going to make me have a panic attack, it's going to be by strapping me down to something that I can't get out of. I went through this 20-minute tilt test where literally they put my body in all different positions, all strapped down. She asked me about every 30 seconds, are you okay? Do you feel faint? Do you have a headache? Yes, I have a headache because you've asked me 14 times and you're turning me upside down. My personal nightmare is being strapped to something that I can't get out of. I got through this tilt table test just in time to have a stress test done. I was determined that I was like, I'm in decent shape. I'm gonna dominate this test. So they hook all these electrodes to me, put this pack on my stomach to where like when I ran it bounced up and down and hit places that I didn't appreciate it hitting. And I get on and she says, we're gonna start out slow and as we go, the incline is gonna get higher and you're gonna get faster. So I'm like, I can do this. I'm still like in the mindset of dominate this, dominate this, dominate this, you got it. But in the back of my mind, I'm telling myself, it's probably gonna be rough. Then I get on the treadmill and we start and it's not too bad. I'm at a pretty slow speed. Walk in, just chatting it up with the lady, watching the squirrels outside running around. Then she goes, all right, it's about to get a little faster and the incline's gonna go up a little bit. Hold on if you need to. I got this, got it. So I'm still just chugging along, going after it, and I feel fine. Then she said, all right, it's gonna go a little higher and a little faster. Okay, I can do this, I can do this. And then I finally look at her and said, what heart rate are you trying to get me to? She said, 170 beats per minute. And I looked and I was only at 120. Oh my gosh. This is gonna keep going and going until I get to 170 beats per minute. How high can this treadmill go? Then I had flashes of me just flying off the back of the treadmill because I'm not graceful. Side note, I fell down the stairs twice yesterday to support that fact. We start going, goes up one more time. And finally, I have to hold on. I was trying just to do my little pretty walk, going like this. Yeah, I got it, I got it, I got it. And then it goes up. And I felt like every time it went up, the treadmill got smaller and smaller in length and in width. Somehow, I'm gonna get through this and not look like a dum-dum. So, I get to this faster speed, this higher incline, and I am just trying to get after it. And I finally get used to it. And I don't feel so out of my comfort zone anymore. All of a sudden, it hits me. I have to pee. If you ever had to run while you have to urinate, that pounding does not help you hold your bladder. So I'm sitting there all of a sudden in a panic. It's like it hit me. I'm panicking. Oh my goodness, I'm going to pee on myself during a stress test at age 29. This cannot happen. And I have all these scenarios going through my head like, oh my gosh, what can I do? How am I going to be able to hide this when it happens? And she says, we've got to go up higher once more. Are you okay? I take a deep breath and I say, yeah, I'm okay. I got it. She said, this should be it. This should be it. We're almost there. In my head, all I can think is, hold this pee. So it goes up and I am on my tippy toes, running as soft as I can on this incline treadmill, just getting after it. Not talking the entire time. I'm looking out the window trying to distract myself, but in the back of my head going, you cannot pee on yourself. You have no clothes to change into. You have got to keep it together. I've been there for over 3 hours at this point. So I am exhausted. I have been tested so many times. I've been sitting in so many different waiting rooms. And now I am about to pee myself on the treadmill in this doctor's office during a stress test. Somehow, by the grace of the good Lord above, I get off the treadmill and she says, do you need any water? No, but can I please use the bathroom? I ran to the bathroom and everything was all okay. Somehow, I always end up in these situations. Good news is everything is okay. I went home with dry pants and my heart is healthy, and she said I looked like I exercised a lot. So I fooled her good. Yeah, so that's my life. How's yours? I hope you liked this video. Please let me know if you can relate. Have you ever had a stress test? Have you ever had a tilt table test? Have you ever passed out or had a panic attack doing it? Have you ever fallen off of a treadmill? Or have you ever fallen downstairs? Because I have several times. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Come back and see me, please. We'll see you soon. Bye, y'all. Now I gotta work out. Oh. Can I just lay in the sun? Hot Southern mess? I do believe so.